Hello everyone. Here we are again to do some more knitting. Not much at this point, but still we'll be getting there. Today we are going to decrease. I made a small swatch, about 20 stitches wide. Made a few rows, 10. One row knit, one row purl. So let's get started. We're just gonna be knitting on the knit side and decreasing on the side as well. The most simple way to start with is just knitting 2 stitches together. So this is the first stitch I've just knit. You take one, you take another one, put your needle through and just knit them together, and you've got 1 stitch less. And you can do this anywhere in your work, in the middle, on the side, whatever. So I'll just make another one right here. 1 stitch, 2 stitches, and knit them together. And say now, for instance, you want to make a dress, a baby dress, and you knit the skirt first, but the skirt is of course a lot wider than the rest of the dress. You can also knit 3 stitches together if you like, to make it look nice and look like a real skirt. So I'm going to make another one at the end of the row, but this is the most common one and the easiest one. And there we are, and now we have 17 stitches on our needle. So I'm gonna go back and pull 1 row purl, and then I'm gonna show you another way of decreasing, but that's one with effect that you can actually see very nicely where you've done your decreasing. And I usually use that method on the right side of my work, and just the 2 stitches together on the left side. Then it looks similar on both sides. So the second one is a little bit more difficult. So you see, I decreased one here, I decreased one here, and I decreased one here. So you can see very well if you want. So now for the next one, I'm gonna knit one, just for the edge. I'm gonna slip one, just take off the stitch of the needle, just slip it off and leave it on your needle. I'm gonna knit the following one, and I'm gonna slip the stitch I just slipped over the knit one. But like I said, I always do this on the right side of my work because it gives a nice effect. I'll do a couple of stitches and I'll do another one. So you slip your stitch, you knit a stitch, and you slip the slipped stitch over the knit one. And I'll just do another one. Slip one, knit one, slip the slipped one over the knit one, and we knit to the end. So you can see my work is getting a lot smaller now. Well, not smaller, narrower. So I'm going to do another row of pearl. And another tip I want to give you, if you start making bigger projects, never leave your work when you stopped just in the middle, and just leave it, say, for a day or something. Because if you do that, you'll have a hole in your work when you start, well, when you pick it up again. Always finish the row you're busy doing before you put your work down. That gives a nice result. So you can see it looks a bit like a side look of a hat, but that's what we would be doing if we would be knitting a hat. Decreasing, but then we'd just be knitting 2 stitches together every time, decreasing in the same row, vertical row, so that we get a nice effect, and our hat would be getting this shape. But that's more for the future. We're gonna stick with this decrease for the time being, and the next time we'll be increasing our stitches, so we'll be getting more along the way. And maybe after that, I think I'm gonna show you how to make a very nice pair of vintage baby booties with German short rows. I'm sure you'll enjoy those. Normally everybody does. I learned it myself when I was about 7, which is a long time ago. So it's vintage, alright. Okay, so this is the decrease for now. Practice this, and then you can practice the increase next week. And I'll show you one of the hats I've made, but that is for a little bit further in the future. So this has got a double edging. It's done in a special way, as you can see, because this piece, the rim is knit in one piece. It's joined together here, and then the rest of the hat is knit. So this is garter stitch, this is just knit and purl, and as you can see, the decreases walk in straight lines, vertical lines to the top. We'll be tackling this sometime in the future. Another thing I want to ask you, if you want to learn to crochet as well, or you want me to teach you, because usually people say I am good at teaching things, I don't know why. I can do that as well. Just give me a thumbs up, leave a message below, and I'll start making a crochet video from time to time. I've done a lot of both in my life. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye for now.